Okay, welcome back to social science. And this class is basically for history. And already we know that we start the second chapter from history, that is nationalism in India. Nationalism in India. Clear? Okay, so in nationalism in India, we discussed number of incidents. Okay, like the Khilafat movement, Rowlatt Act. Okay, then up to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, and we just started the non-cooperation movement, right? Yes or no? Either correct or not? Just check your notes. Check your notes. Okay, the First World War and its after effects in India. Okay, next we discussed about the arrival of Gandhi and idea of Satyagraha, Gandhian idea of Satyagraha, and the infamous or the Black Act of 1919, termed as the Rowlatt Act, and how the Indians reacted against the Rowlatt Act. Okay, and how that Rowlatt Act led to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, and the aftermaths of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Clear. Then we started what is that? The non-cooperation movement, and how this non-cooperation movement started in cities, okay, villages. Okay, those are the things that what we discussed in the previous classes. Okay, now ready to write. Okay, some microphones are on. Please mute your microphones, everyone. Please mute that. Okay, we will start. Just write down the first question for you people. What were the three? What were the three? What were the three proposals? Remember, after writing these notes, question answers, you should send that to me. Clear? So, how many students are attending today? Each and every one of you people want to send me all these notes. So, neatly write these notes. Okay. So, what were the three proposals regarding non-cooperation movement? Regarding non-cooperation movement, regarding non-cooperation movement, as suggested by Mahatma Gandhi. As suggested by Mahatma Gandhi. Write down the answer. Gandhiji proposed that. Gandhiji proposed that. Gandhiji proposed that the movement should unfold in stages. The movement should unfold in stages. The movement should unfold in stages. First one, first point. Surrender of titles. Surrender of titles. Surrender. Surrender of titles. Surrender of titles that the government awarded. That the government awarded. Rohan Raj, are you writing there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Surrender of titles that the government awarded. Second point, boycott of civil services. Boycott of civil services. Boycott of civil services. Comma, army. Comma, police. Comma, police. Comma, courts. And legislative councils. And legislative councils. Comma, comma, schools and schools and foreign goods. Schools and foreign goods. Repeating that point one more time. boycott of civil services, army, police, comma, courts, and legislative councils, comma, schools, and foreign goods. Okay. Third point, in case the government, in case the government used repression. All these things are there in your textbook. If you have any doubt in the spelling, please cross check with your textbook. Okay. In case of the government used repression, a full civil disobedience campaign, a full civil disobedience campaign would be launched. Okay. So Gandhi's idea of non-cooperation, it is nothing but it should unfold in different stages. Okay. At the first stage, what happened? Almost all the Indian, those who received numerous awards from the British government, they give, give all this award back to the British government. Clear. And second stage, they boycotted jobs in the schools, and even students also boycotted the schools and colleges. Okay. Advocates boycotted the courts. Okay. Politicians boycotted the council elections, except in Madras. Okay, the Justice Party participated in that election. Okay, so next stage is boycott of civil services, police, army. Everyone boycotted their job. Okay, clear or not? Thirdly, if the government using any bad method to stop the protest movement by the people or the Congress party, they decided to start a full civil disobedience movement, and not respecting or acting as per the rules that made by the Britishers. That's what civil disobedience. Okay, ignoring the rules and regulations. Okay, or rejecting to follow or rejecting the rules and regulations that made by the Britishers. That what civil disobedience. Civil disobedience. Okay, so I hope this answer is clear for you, right? Right. Okay, the next question, there is no answers, there is no reply. These things is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
So Pisan of 10B, sir, I don't have paper. That is why I am writing in lecture book. I am in my cousin's house. Okay, so still you are in holidays, Mr. Pisan.
No, sir.
Huh?
I am writing my lecture.
Okay, whatever it is, I want to get a note intact by evening. Okay, or after this class. Next question. How had the First World War created a new
Sir, can you repeat?
how had the First World War created a new created a new economic situation in India economic situation in India explain with three examples. Explain with three examples. Explain with three examples. Okay, write down. Okay, 3 points. I'm repeating the question one more time. Please check it. Okay. How had the First World War created a new economic situation in India? Explain with the three examples. Delvin, Ahlam, Raya, Noble. Please turn on your cameras. Fagat, Elna, Alna. Okay, everyone, please turn on your cameras. Write down. Answer. 3 points on the First World War. 3 points 3 points on the First World Wars. Of the First World Wars, impact on the economic situation. World Wars, impact on the economic situation. Economic situation are given below. Are given below. Are given below. First point. First point. It speeded up.
Economic.
Situation. Yeah, economic situation.
Sir, that question and condition now. That continuation.
Listen. 3 points on the First World Wars impact on impact on the economic situation in India are given below.
Economic situation in
Economic situation are given below. First point, it speeded up the process of industrialization. It speeded up the process of industrialization. It speeded up the process of industrialization. Okay. It speeded up the process of industrialization. Next one. It led to a huge rise in the, it led to a huge rise. It led to a huge rise in the,
to a
defense. It led to a huge rise in the, it led to a huge rise in the defense expenditure of the government of India. It led to a huge rise in the defense expenditure of the government of India. Okay. It created, third point, it created a demand for, industrial goods, comma, write in that bracket, jute bags, comma, clothes, comma, rails. Okay, close the bracket.
jute bags,
Cloth, rails,
rice.
not rice, rails, RIL.
Yes, sir.
Okay, close the bracket. And caused a decline of, and cost, CAUSED, cost a decline of imports from the other countries into India. Decline of imports from other countries to India. Other countries to India. Done. Okay, third question. Explain the idea of Satyagraha. Explain the idea of Satyagraha according to Gandhi. Explain the idea of Satyagraha according to Gandhi. According to Gandhi. Already marked that in the textbook. Okay, then again write down 3 important points are there. First point, the idea of Satyagraha emphasized. The idea of Satyagraha emphasized. Okay, the idea of Satyagraha emphasized the power of truth, the power of truth, the power of truth, and the need to search it, and the need to search for truth. Write down, and the need to search for truth.
power of truth.
and the need to search for truth. Second point, repeating the first point one more time. The idea of Satyagraha emphasized the power of truth and the need to search for truth. Okay, coming to the second point. It suggested that it suggested that if the cause was true, Rohan Raj, turn on your camera. Delvin, Ahlam, Alna, I am repeatedly saying to you people to turn on your cameras, especially these people like Ahlam, Alna Rose. Turn on your cameras, please. Next, right on. It is suggested that if the cause was true, if the struggle was against injustice, the struggle was against injustice
Continuation.
the struggle was against injustice, comma, then physical force was not necessary. Then physical force was not necessary.
Suggested that
The physical force was not necessary.
struggle.
Who is this?
It is suggested that the struggle of injustice.
Okay, you are there. It is suggested that if the cause was true, okay, if the struggle was against injustice, then physical force was not necessary for fight the oppressor. Okay, Alna.
Physical force was not below.
Physical force was not necessary, man. Physical force was not necessary. Okay, not necessary to fight the oppressor. Not necessary to fight the oppressor. Okay, last point, third point. According to Gandhiji, according to Gandhiji, according to Gandhiji, without seeking vengeance, use your textbook. All these things are marked already. Please check there. Already you wrote the answers also. Okay, write down. Seeking vengeance or being aggressive or being aggressive or being aggressive. A satyagrahi could win the battle. A satyagrahi could win the battle. A satyagrahi could win the battle through non-violence. Win the battle through non-violence. Okay. Okay, fourth question, write down. How did Mahatma Gandhi successfully organize how did Mahatma Gandhi successfully organize Satyagraha movement Satyagraha movement. Satyagraha movement in various places. In various places. Just after arriving India. Just after arriving India. Just after arriving India. Okay, second part of that
Sir,
same question. Yeah, Srihari.
can you repeat the question once more?
Okay, repeating. How did Mahatma Gandhi successfully organize Satyagraha movement in various places just after arriving India? Okay. Second part of the question. Explain by giving 3 examples. Explain by giving 3 examples. Okay. Write down. First point. In 1916, answer first point. In 1916, he traveled to Champaran. He traveled to Champaran. Champaran. In Bihar, he traveled to Champaran in Bihar to inspire the peasants. To inspire the peasants. To inspire the peasants to struggle against to struggle against to struggle against to struggle against the oppressive plantation system. To struggle against the oppressive plantation system. Plantation system. So what kind of plantation is that?
Oppressive.
Oppressive plantation. Very good. So tell me, what kind of plantation is that?
Indigo.
Indigo. Yeah. Right in the bracket, indigo. Indigo. Okay. So next point. In 1917, he organized a satyagraha. Here he means Mahatma Gandhi. He organized a satyagraha. He organized a satyagraha to support the peasants.
So can you repeat the
Second point, repeating. Okay. In 1917, he organized a satyagraha to support the peasants of Kheda. To support the peasants of Kheda. Kheda. The peasants of Kheda. Kheda district of Gujarat. So Kheda district of Gujarat. Gujarat, who were affected by crop failure and plague epidemic. Crop failure and plague epidemic. Plague epidemic. Plague. Okay, plague. Plague epidemic. Plague epidemic. And could not pay the revenue. And could not pay the revenue. And could not pay the revenue. You are writing all these answers because once I told you people, I give you some questions and I informed you people to write this answer and submit it. Okay. But very few, I mean, very less in number. Okay. I can say nearly 7 to 9 students only send the answers properly. Others not showed any interest to send these answers. So that's what you are writing now. Okay, write it. And I want these notes. Okay, Paka. I want these notes by the evening. Okay, I have a list of students, those who are attending the class here. So I want it, and you want to learn all these things. And within short time, I mean, within 1 or 2 days, I will conduct a short test for you. I mean, a class test for you. Okay, that time we'll ask the same questions also. So remember, so learn these things there. So third point, in 1918, in 1918, in 1918, Mahatma Gandhi went to Ahmedabad. Mahatma Gandhi went to Ahmedabad. Went to Ahmedabad to organize Satyagraha movement. To organize Satyagraha movement among the cotton mill workers. Among the cotton mill workers. Okay, among the cotton mill workers. Okay, so that question completed. Going for the fifth question. Fifth question. Fifth question. Write down.
Sir, in 1918, Mahatma Gandhi went to Ahmedabad to organize.
Organize what? What Mahatma Gandhi will organize? Satyagraha movement. Satyagraha movement among the cotton mill workers. Among the cotton mill workers. So textbook reading also compulsory. Okay. So don't think that social science is an easy subject. You are easily you are able to score marks there. Okay, of course you can do that, but textbook reading is a compulsory one. Without reading the textbook or learning the question answers, no one is able to score good marks. That is compulsory. Textbook reading is compulsory. Okay, write down the fifth question. Why did Mahatma Gandhi decided? Sorry, why did Mahatma Gandhi decide? Why did Mahatma Gandhi decide? Why did Mahatma Gandhi decide why did Mahatma Gandhi decide to launch a nationwide to launch a nationwide satyagraha, a nationwide satyagraha, nationwide satyagraha against the proposed Rowlatt Act, against the proposed Rowlatt Act, against the proposed Rowlatt Act, against the proposed Rowlatt Act. Okay, explain any three reasons. Explain any three reasons. Okay, why in Mahatma Gandhi reacted against the Rowlatt Act? Can anyone tell me the answer? What is the reason behind that? Why Mahatma Gandhi and the Indians they reacted against the Rowlatt Act? Tell me. Who's able to give me that answer? Nobody. No one.
It gives the political power to dismiss any Indian
Definitely. That give enormous powers to the British government to what? For what?
to remove any Indian representative in the council.
No, to arrest and keep them in jail. Okay, keep them in jail. I mean prison without a trial. Without a trial. At least or minimum for 2 years. Minimum for 2 years. That's why Mahatma Gandhi and almost all the different political party leaders, okay, basically national leaders, they protested. They opposed this proposal, Rowlatt Act. Okay, right on. First point. The Rowlatt Act had been hurriedly, the Rowlatt Act had been hurriedly, HURRIEDLY, hurriedly passed through, the Rowlatt Act was hurriedly passed through the Imperial, okay, Imperial Legislative Council. Imperial Legislative Council means, okay, the government under the control or controlled by the Britishers. Clear? Okay, along with the Indian members, that council passed this rule. Which rule? The Rowlatt Act or the Rowlatt Rule. Okay, so first point, the Rowlatt Act had been hurriedly passed through the Imperial Legislative Council. Second one, Indian members opposed it. Indian members in that council, okay, write down. Indian members opposed it. Indian members opposed it, which means the members, the Indian members in the Legislative Council opposed this Rowlatt Act. Okay, Indian members opposed it. Third point, it gave the government enormous powers, enormous powers to repress political activities, activists, to repress political activities. It gave the government enormous powers to repress political activities. Repress political activities. Repeating the point one more time. It allowed, sorry, 1 minute. Third point, right? It gave the government enormous power to repress political activities. Okay. Next point, fourth point. It allowed the detention of Indian political prisoners. It allowed the detention of Indian political prisoners without any trial, TRIAL, without any trial, for a period of up to 2 years. For a period of up to 2 years. Lastly, the final point. It was an unjustified law. It was an unjustified law. Okay. That's it. So Rowlatt Act, we know that it was passed in the year 1919. Okay. So 5 questions completed. Go for the next question, sixth question. Write down. Isha, she's tired, I think so. Isha, not interested to writing. Huh? Yeah, all you people are interested to only listen the class. I know that. Okay, but okay, if you completed your working time, okay, so I can. But I not received any perfect answers from your side. Okay, write down. Write about the Rowlatt Act of 1919. 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 Okay, answer. First point. In the year 1919, the British government passed a new rule. The British government passed a new rule in the year 1919. The British government passed a new rule called the Rowlatt Act. New rule called Rowlatt Act. Under which the government under which the government had the authority and under which the government had the authority and power to under which the government had authority and power to arrest people and keep them in jail. Arrest people and keep them in jail. Keep them in jail without any trial. Without any trial. Without any trial. Okay. Second point. Mahatma Gandhi was extremely against Mahatma Gandhi was extremely against the enactment of extremely against the enactment of Rowlatt Act. Okay. He was extremely critical about extremely critical about the act and argued that everyone could not be punished for isolated everyone could not be punished for isolated political crime. For isolated.
Fourth point. Third point is sorry.
Pardon, Lakshmi Nanda, what do you want? Lakshmi Nanda.
Nothing, sir. By mistake.
Okay. So Mahatma Gandhi was extremely against by enactment of the Rowlatt Act. He was extremely critical about the act and argued that everyone could not be punished for isolated political crime. Okay. Isolated political crime. Last point, third point. The act was notorious as Black Act. The act was notorious as Black Act of BLSK, Black Act of, don't write a black cat, okay? And number of times I observed that. Okay, it's a mistake now. Number of students will make that. So, right, Black Act, ACT,
The act of notorious.
Black Act, Black Act by the people.
Can you repeat once more that answer?
The act was notorious as Black Act by the people, and Indians revolted in protest, and people revolted in protest against the Rowlatt Act, against the Rowlatt Act. Okay, so 6
And the
questions.
People
The
revolted.
people revolted against the Rowlatt Act,
Okay, sir.
revolted in protest against the Rowlatt Act. Okay. Okay, so 6 questions are there. Please send me that. Let me see that. If any mistakes are there, please cross check with your textbook. Okay, spellings, correct it. I will check the spellings also. I don't want to see any spelling mistakes in the notes there. So just do that. Next one. Okay, so 6 question answers are there. Learn it. Send that to me too. Okay, here we are going back to the textbook, everyone. Please turn on, open your textbook. Okay, so we know that we discussed, we started from the First World War, and the First World War created social economic conditions in India. The idea of Satyagraha by Mahatma Gandhi, the Rowlatt Act, we wrote question answers there related to the Rowlatt Act, and we reached here at the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, right? They're completed, Mr. Fizan.
Sir,
Okay, and after effect of the Rowlatt Acts, and the idea of non-cooperation, clear?
The last page was not taken.
Yeah, all of you, please open your textbook. We will start now. So we completed up to here. So there's a trouble within the Congress party related with, okay, to cooperate with the Khilafat movement or not. A number of national leaders, okay, clear or not? They're not cooperated with Mahatma Gandhi, okay, to get the support of Muslims, okay, or cooperating with the Khilafat movement. Here you can see in page number, in new book, maybe 33, I think so. Many within the Congress were, however, concerned about the proposals. What is that proposals? Okay, Gandhi proposed that Indian National Congress will join with the Khilafat movement. Khilafat movement, we know that it is started by the Shaukat Ali and Muhammad Ali, the Ali brothers, okay, to protect the temporal powers of Khilafah or Khalifa in Turkey, right? Ottoman Turkey. Okay. So Mahatma Gandhi decided to cooperate with the Muslims to fight against the British. Okay. So Muslims also cooperating with the International Congress, they will get more power to fight against the British there. So many within the Congress were, however, concerned about the proposals. They were reluctant to boycott the council election scheduled for November 1920. So Mahatma Gandhi's idea of non-cooperation, we know that reject or boycott the council election. But a number of International Congress leaders also give a reply to Mahatma Gandhi, or they made their concern to Mahatma Gandhi. What is that? They are not that much interested to boycott the election. And they feared that the movement might lead to popular violence. And almost all the National Party leaders, Congress Party leaders, they thought that the non-cooperation movement will turn into a violent movement. In the months between September and December, there was an intense tussle within the Congress. So within the Congress party, there is an ideological differences between the leaders. Okay, clear or not? Clear. Some leaders started supporting the non-cooperation movement. Some leaders are not that much interested to start the non-cooperation movement. So a tension in the Congress party. For a while, there seemed to meeting point between the supporters and the opponents of the movement. Okay, so they decided to conduct a meeting. Okay, meeting in the sense a discussion is necessary. Clear. Finally, the Congress session, here Congress session means national-wide meeting of Congress parties are termed as a Congress session. Okay, so they conducted a meeting for the Congress party, that is the Congress session at Nagpur in December 1920. December 1920, a compromise was worked out and the non-cooperation program was adopted. So finally, the leaders, those who opposed the non-cooperation movement and the supporters of the non-cooperation movement finally came to a conclusion. What is that? Anyway, we'll start the non-cooperation movement. And finally, in the meeting of Congress Party, annual meeting of Congress Party in the year 1920, the month of December, that held or conducted in the city of Nagpur. So this is a map pointing question. Map pointing, map. Okay, write down map. Nagpur, Nagpur. That's in Maharashtra. Okay. Nagpur in December 1920, a compromise was worked out and the non-cooperation program was adopted. Clear? There's a compromise between the supporters and the opponents of the non-cooperation movement within the Congress party. Finally, they decided we'll start the non-cooperation movement. Okay, now we are going to discuss these questions there. How did the movement unfold? Okay, who participated in it? How did different social groups convince the idea of conceive the idea of a non-cooperation? So these three questions, we want to find out the answers for these questions from the next paragraphs or next topics. What is the first question? How did the movement unfold? I already told you that Gandhi's idea, what is that idea? This movement, this non-cooperation movement will unfold in stages. And what are these stages? Who participated in it? Who are the different sections of people who participated in the non-cooperation movement? How did different social groups conceive the idea of non-cooperation? Okay, so different social groups, how they received, how they understood the idea of non-cooperation. These are the things we are going to explain or learn hereafter. Okay. Okay, so back to the textbook. Here you can see differing strands within the movement. I already told you that there are numerous leaders are for Congress party. So there is a chance for ideological conflicts. Okay, ideological conflicts. Okay, some people will support some ideas. At the same time, some leaders will oppose that ideas by the Congress party or some leaders. Okay, the non-cooperation and the Khilafat movement began in the January 1921. So Khilafat movement and a non-cooperation movement linked together and started in the year 1921 at the month of January. Okay, so underline that. Various social groups participated in this movement, each with its own specific aspiration. So each group participated in this movement for their goals or for their achievements. Okay, all of them responded to the call of Swaraj. Okay, everyone, each and every social group, they responded to the call of Swaraj, I mean self-governance, okay, or self-rule. But the term meant different things to different people. The meaning of the word Swaraj, okay, it was different to different social groups. Okay, so social groups means there are different types of people are there in the country. They are termed as the social groups. So almost all the social groups, I mean different groups of people participate in the non-cooperation movement in India, but they participate in the movement for various needs or to satisfy their demands. Okay, so they give different meaning for the term Swaraj or self-rule. Okay, so we are starting from here. How the movement started in towns. Okay, in the towns or cities, you can see the movement started with middle class participation in the cities. Okay, so it's important question for you people. Write down the question: how the non-cooperation movement started in towns. How the non-cooperation movement?
You can write notes. That
How the non-cooperation movement started in the towns. Just write the question. Okay, this is the answer here. The movement started with middle class participation in the cities. Clear? So the middle class people are the people, those who basically participated in the non-cooperation movement from the cities. Thousands of students left government controlled schools and colleges. Clear? Thousands of students. They boycotted schools and colleges, basically that controlled by the British. Headmasters and the teachers resigned. So what happened? The the headmasters and teachers, those who worked in that British controlled schools, they resigned their jobs. And lawyers gave up the legal practices. Okay, what the advocates did there? They give up their legal practices in the British courts. Okay, they resigned their jobs also. The council election was, the council election were boycotted in most provinces except Madras. Okay, write down, note down. The council election were boycotted in most provinces. Okay, except Madras. Okay, almost all the party leaders or national party leaders, they decided to boycott the council elections, boycott the elections for local governments. Clear or not? But in Madras, they participated under the leadership of a party called the Justice Party. Justice Party, the party of the non-Brahmins. Okay. So the specialty of the Justice Party is nothing but it is a party of non-Brahmins. Okay. They felt that entering the council election was one way of gaining some power, something that usually only Brahmins had access to. Okay, so Justice Party, that party was not ready to boycott the council election because that party, it was a non-Brahmin party, and the leaders of that party decided we will participate in the election that will give them some power, only the power enjoyed by Brahmins in South India, in southern India. Clear? Clear? Okay. So just read that paragraph and understand the meaning properly. Okay. The effects of non-cooperation on the economic front were more dramatic. The foreign goods were boycotted, liquor shops picketed. Okay. What happened? In economic front, the movement was somewhat different. How it was different? Okay. Foreign goods were boycotted. So Indians started boycotting the use of foreign goods or foreign made goods, basically the British made goods, and liquor shops picketed. So you got a new word here, this picketed. What is picketing? Okay, a form of demonstration, okay, or protest movement by which people block the entrance to a shop, factory, or office. So the protest, those who protesting will block the entrance of an office or an industry or what you can say, a factory. Okay, then they will not allow anybody to enter or exit from that particular shop, factory, or an office. Okay, that's what picketing. So they started boycotting the foreign goods. Liquor shops were picketed. You know that what is a liquor shop? And foreign clothes burned in huge bonfires. So they collected the foreign clothes. The Indians collected the foreign clothes and burned it. Okay, clear? Okay, so the time is 1:15 now. The time to wind up the session. So I'm stopping now. So remember, please send your notes, everyone. Okay, so let me take the attendance. Turn on your cameras, everyone. Okay. At the beginning, it was 53 students. Now it is only 42. Okay. Number of cameras are off. I already told you that if your cameras are off, I am unable to give the attendance for you people. So keep your cameras on. So, okay, everyone. Thank you. And we will meet in the next. Remember everyone, please learn the question answers that you wrote today. And we will meet in the next class. Please read the textbook also. Okay, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.